Hello and welcome to our class on ABBYY FlexiCapture. And today we'll be learning about how to extract data out of an invoice using label fields. So as you guys can see here, we have some fields which we need to extract like date of birth, address, phone, email, desired position, and etc. So let's just get started. Let me just highlight them using the inbuilt feature of recognizing words or lines. So let's just start with the words part. And since I need to have some elements firstly created, I'll be clicking on create an element, and then I'll click on the, let's just try extracting the address. So double click it, click on label field, and here you can like rename it as well or give it like address, let's say applicant address. Let's keep it as an optional element, and then this is the field with the colon. It's the field is to the right, and in the center keep it as it is, keep it as any text, and click OK. So you guys can see we have an element with the name applicant address created here, and if I right click on it and test an element, so we have address this highlighted as a label and this as a field. So in this case, like we can see it's grabbing only this much area, but if you notice in the text part, it's having the complete name. So like this is something that you are doing as a training. So while there can be cases where it's not, it misses out like this part. So in that case, what we can do is to make it more robust, just increase the width. And if you now just right click on it and test an element, and here you go, it's perfect. Okay, so next we'll try grabbing this date of birth. So just click on it, hold your mouse, drag it to the complete name along with the colon, make it double click on the label field. You have date of birth, let me just call it as DOB. It's perfect. And this is right and center that values are, and let's this time take date, and I guess this is MMDDYYYY. This is DDMMYY, so this is DDMMYY, and click OK. So just test this out. Perfect. Okay. So here you can notice that in the values, when I have highlighted field, it has clearly separated out the day, month, and year. And another way is to do by, let me just show you. Highlight this, make it a label field. Let me call it as DOB2. Keep everything same, just make it, instead of date, make it as any text. And let's just test this out. And you can notice that this time it has grabbed it as a string. So this is like a 24.09.1979. Exactly same. So there are different ways that you can grab the field, and the mostly used I can say is like the any text, because it grabs out anything that's written there and then you can manipulate it. Okay, now let's just go and get some phone numbers. So click here, double click here, label field, phone. It's right, it's the center. Let me choose as a phone. I know that in my country it's like minimum of 9 digits, and here it is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me make it 7. Click OK, and then you can test it out, and it says this. And the other way around is just to use any text instead of phone. Now get some email, click here. Now here I'm gonna teach you something new, and this is that you can use any text, but let's just use character string. So character string is like, here you are the master, you can control what characters are like it the Abby engine should find here. So I'll say it will contain alphabets, both lower and uppercase. And since it's an email, it will have this sign and a dot as well. So, okay, apply, okay. So let's just test this out. And we have this vasily.borisoft.co. Okay, now I need to increase my width to 800. And now we have it, .com. Next thing today we'll learn about getting this desired position. Choose label field. Now, since the value or the field is below this thing, we'll select below field name and firstly try it out with center and keep it as any text. Okay, so it's like working, and you can also try using it's below and it's to the right, but let's just find out. No, and below it's to the left, and it has grabbed some more area. So in Abby, you mostly have to do some hit and trial. Let's just keep it as a left, or we can keep it as a center and increase this width to 800. And then we test it out. No. And if we keep it to the left and 800. Oh, perfect. So if you guys have noticed that when I kept this thing as a center, field position as a center, below field name and center, so 800 was not the sufficient width, but as soon as I make it to the left, it was able to grab it. So how Abby sees is like it's treat left and right like a mirror image in particularly in case of label fields. So if you see something that's according to you on your right, but for Abby it's on this field's left. So that's why. So if I make it to the right and keep this 800 as this, and most probably it will not be getting this value. See, and when I make it left, it's able to grab it. So in terms of label field positions, it treats inversely. So what's right according to you is actually left according to Abby. So thanks guys for watching this. Have a nice day.